Hi Aquarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 3rd to the 9th of August. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. As I said, it is a general love reading, so it won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and just leave the rest. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened. It could be happening now, or it could be happening outside the 7-day timestamp that's actually on the video. Okay, so what do we need? Oh, there we go. First card. Seeds well. Ooh. So the overall energy, we've got seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So what have you been planting, Aquarius? So you've planted some seeds somewhere with someone. But yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a delay getting there, I think. Okay, well, cards are speaking thick and fast. We've got the Ten of Water. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So whatever you're kind of like working towards, it's the real deal, I feel. It's the real deal. You can trust this connection 1000%. Wow. Okay. So, while I'm shuffling the cards, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for being with me right from the beginning of Mystic Freya right up until now. So welcome newcomers, and thank you very much for everybody else who's supported me on this journey. Also, if you check the About section of Mystic Freya, I'm doing a kind of like private reading sale at the moment. So it's 50% off all of those 3-tier readings that I offer. I forgot what I was going to say then. That's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, so if you check that, you need to get in contact with me. The email's in the description box below the video. Also, you can now, if you wanted to, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Yay! So if you wanted to connect with me on that level, yeah, I'm out there. So just have a look for Mystic Freya on Facebook and also on Instagram, and the addresses are in the description box. It'd be great to see you over there if you wanted to connect with me. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, no, it'll be great, I'm sure. Okay, so what do we have for Aquarius in love? Aquarius in love from the 3rd to the 9th of August. 3rd to the 9th of August. I feel like these seeds well planted, they're almost saying that I almost get the feeling like this other person or the person in the connection doesn't realise. You've kind of like planted the seed and walked away. For some reason. You've planted that seed and you've walked away. Take it as it resonates. You may hear a notification on my telephone. It's all very sketchy, these the setup that I have, but everybody knows that. I think people who've been with me right from the beginning knows how hard it's been to try and keep it going. So yeah, let's have another look. Alright, okay, things not turning out the way you'd expected, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. Something's gone awry in the past. It almost feels like a profound disappointment. It could be the end of a situation, connection. But somebody's really... it almost feels like it's had a profound effect on you, and you are crying over spilt milk. You were mardy about it. Why didn't it work? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? You've got all these questions, and all these emotions are arising out of these questions, but you're almost in stasis, I would say. You're still in that residual energy of this disappointment, this profound disappointment. You're still sitting in it. It may have been a while since this situation had closed out, but I think that emotionally you're still sitting in this situation. You're still sitting in this situation for some reason. You will be getting to the Ten of Water, but I think it's going to take some time, is what the message they're giving me. Look at this, renewal. Couldn't get any better, could it? Review and evaluate. A favourable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So this is urging you either to look at things in the cold, hard light of day. Look at everything that's transpired. Look at your part to play and their part to play in this situation that's been disappointing. And either take the initiative and move it forward, or move yourself forward and close this residual energy out. Okay, so I think that, yeah, this time of this temporary pause in action is actually you in contemplation there emotionally, because it has had such a profound effect on you, on your emotions, on how you almost like perceive yourself. You're not in a very good headspace with this card here, this Five of Water. But you're coming out, you're coming into this energy here, which is this renewal. But I think you're desiring to move on because of these seeds well planted, whatever this is, however this relates to you, a connection, going towards a connection. But I strongly feel with this card here, this Ten of Water, the connection that you want to go towards, you know, is better for you, and it's more grounded, it's more it's going to be more nurturing for you. Even it's going to be a nurturing relationship. You can also interpret that as seeds well planted within yourself, a more nurturing way of looking at yourself. So it could almost mean a moving towards a connection or energy, or it could also mean moving your head and heart towards yourself and nurturing yourself. The relationship with yourself is going to be more fulfilling. You're going to be concentrating on you. This time to move in a new direction. Don't concentrate on what's past. Concentrate on how you move forward. And that's the message that comes out. So take it as it resonates. It won't be for everybody. It's just a message. Okay. Wow. You're definitely moving on. See, moving forward. You've got the wheel here as well. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So yeah, it's time to come out of this Five of Water energy. And look, a celebration, a wedding, graduation or birth announcement. They need to have more fun. So I think you're going to... I'll put that over there because that's what these are the energies that are, this starts it, this Five of Water with disappointment. You've got this renewal, this wheel comes in to kind of like, you know, you're reviewing the situation, you're going to move it in a new direction. It's reinforced by this wheel here. A time of positive change. So it's owning your own emotions, your own headspace. It's owning up to the part that you've played in this connection that's been disappointing, that you're moving on from. Okay. So what do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius in love. What do they need to know? Aquarius in love. Oh, it comes. Yeah, look. enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So that's getting yourself grounded, it's getting yourself stable in order to, you've already planted these seeds, however that relates to you. So it's trying to, you are going to become stable emotionally and psychologically and financially. But I think this this temporary pause in action is you actually getting there. It's this wheels turning. You're working towards something where you've planted these seeds of hope almost. That's quite good, isn't it? Perhaps I'll use that as the title of the video. Planting seeds of hope. Yeah, there's a lot of look, they're just urging you to move forward now. Queen of Fire, stretch your wings and fly, don't underestimate yourself, assert your independence and creativity. There's that wheel that's coming in to propel you forward towards something more fulfilling. But like, wow, Aquarius, what have you been doing? You've been manifesting. You've been manifesting these seeds well planted. You've manifested this. However this relates to you, connection, situation, what you want to move towards, how you want to be perceived, how you want to, almost like, how you want to be in a relationship. Yeah, you're manifesting the whole thing. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. You are moving forward and it's so beautiful. The progression of energies towards this, these seeds well planted, this celebration, this trustworthy connection. Somewhere where you can be yourself and they will accept you for warts and all is the message that's coming, that they're giving me. Yeah, somebody that's accepting of you no matter what. Even if you haven't fully healed, I think, if you're still going on this journey of healing, because you've got this wheel, this renewal, you know, this Queen of Fire, you're still coming into your own, you're still uncertain, I would say. So that's why these seeds, well planted, they've been planted in the past and they haven't been watered. You haven't been back to water them. There's been a temporary pause, but I think you'll be back to water those seeds to bring them into fruition. It's just gorgeous, it really is. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. It's grounding again, that's financial abundance. It's also understanding yourself. I read that card as in these terms, it's understanding who you are as a person and why you do the things that you do in order to progress within a situation or a connection. You need to almost pick it's like wool, it's like a woolen blanket, and you're almost going to pick the stitches stitch by stitch, and you're going to sit there and you're going to understand what each stitch means. It's thanks for giving me that. Yeah, it's a slow process. You're unwinding, you're unraveling how you were in the past. You're like thanks for giving me that as well. They've given me the image of an onion and kind of like stripping those layers away to get back to who you really are and who you really want to be in this connection here. Not this. You don't want to be this. When you go towards this connection, these seeds well planted, you want to be almost like, what did I say last week? It was like a blank sheet of paper. Almost, you want to go towards this seeds well planted and this trustworthy relationship, almost squeaky clean. So you don't want to take any residual baggage from a previous connection with you, and you're doing all this hard work, but you're also manifesting this. You're asking, you're putting those thoughts out. I don't think that this other person knows. I get the feeling this other person's unaware. Wow, it's just beautiful. It's really powerful though. Really powerful. Okay, no need to worry because it's blessed by the sun. Look, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas. that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence. You've already planted these seeds. You've just got to water them. You've just got to go back and water them. That's all you have to do. Yep. Water those seeds. Okay, we've got here being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate, stability again. It was a bit of fear around money for some reason. Perhaps you've, with this Five of Water coming away from this disappointment, could also have to do with family life. It affected you to the core, I wanted to say. So it's not only affected your emotional status, your psychological processing, it's also affected your tangible stability, as in a home, geographical location even, I wanted to say. For some, not for everybody, so just take it as it resonates. But yeah, something quite profound's come in and rocked the boat. But the universe has stepped in and rocked the boat, because I think that this situation here, this Five of Water, wasn't serving you very well at all. It wasn't for your highest good, and you knew that, but you stuck with it for some reason. We've also got here fear surrounding money. Yeah, look, exactly what I said. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and certain self-employment. So I think that these cards actually came with this Five of Water here. So with disappointment, and then there was this stability was threatened. So yeah, definitely moving forward to something better, something a lot better. Okay, let's see if we can get any more tarot. Yeah, it's just beautiful. The progression of energies is, I just love seeing it. I love experiencing it as well. It's very heartwarming to know that you can move, anybody can move their lives along if they have the strength, courage and willpower to do it. A lot of people just sit in disappointment and don't do anything about it, and that's very low vibrational. You need to acknowledge that things have gone awry, look at the positive and negative, and you must accept the negative as well, because they are yin yang. Positive and negative goes with you through life. It's just almost you need to shift your focus onto the positive. You need to acknowledge the negative but not dwell in it, because you will just sit in this stasis, this stagnant energy, and you won't be able to move forward. So out of every negative situation, there will be a positive. It won't be so profound at the time, but when we look back at the situations, when time has passed and we look back at it, you will see there is a positive in there. Okay? You need to remember that, because yeah. Otherwise, if you don't, you'll still sit in stagnation. You'll be a prisoner of your own mind, emotions. You won't be able to elevate your vibrational state. And like I keep saying, positivity attracts positivity. Low vibrational, negativity attracts negativity. So just bear that in mind. Wow, look, there's this life experience of just giving me these 3 cards. See, what did I say about being trapped? This is the 8 of an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So you know that there was a period of time where you were very, very, very scared for some reason. Very, very, very scared. Okay, and then we've got this life experience card. Look, life experience. A significant life event's a powerful revelation that leads to change and time to spread your wings. So I think that this 5 of Water, all this icky energy, you finally had like an epiphany. Ooh, and it's happening. But you've also got this 7 of Fire, and it says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So you're almost like saying to this other person or this connection, it's no longer working, that's it, I need to close it out. It's not working for you, it's not working for me, I need to move forward in a different direction. But I think along the way you've planted these these seeds somewhere else, and you've left them. You've almost like planted them, walked away, dealt with this situation here, and they're still in the ground. They're just waiting for you to water them. And then everything, you get this gorgeous energy over here, but I just think that you've probably forgotten about them. I almost get the feeling that you're so wrapped up in your own self and everything else that you've actually forgotten about these seeds that you've planted. But when we get to this moving in a new direction, you kind of like recognize, oh my gosh, yeah, okay, I can see, right. And you're looking at things in the cold, hard light of day, and you're thinking, okay, yeah, I need to move in that direction. Well, these seeds were well planted. You're going to get the confidence to do that. You've got the magician here. You're going to be manifesting it. You're going to be doing it. Could be in dream state. It could be, within prayer. It could be just asking your guides here. It could be seeking friends that you have in common in order to see where this person's at, almost in their journey. Are they free? Are they available? Are they, what are they up to? Because I don't think you've got access to this person. I said this last week as well. It was a very strong message that came out. You don't have access to them for some reason. But you planted these seeds. And with the magician card, you're going to be actually birthing those. You're going to be watering them, and they will be coming into fruition. I think there's a bit of fear in there as well, because you don't know how the other person feels, so you don't have access to them, you don't know how they feel, so I think there's a lot of trepidation that you could fall flat on your face. Take it as it resonates. It's not for everybody, but that's the feeling, that's the energy that's coming off the reading. It's you might fall flat on your face, but you will never know unless you do something about it. And I think that's why you're almost don't want to approach it in a traditional way. So you're manifesting it. You're sending your thoughts out into the ether. You're trying to call this person in, almost. We've got this Chariot, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. It's just moving things forward. It's echoed by that. It's echoed by the wheel as well. The Chariot's in to take you away to something better. It's also recognising that you've had the courage and the strength to move away from a connection that no longer serves you. It's also recognition from the universe that you are on the right track of becoming, healing all of those old wounds in order to move towards this connection here, this energy, this person even, or situation. Okay, anything else for Aquarius, please? Aquarius in love, what do I need to know? There we go. You just have these, they spit the cards at me. Okay, so you've also got, see, this is all plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye and poor timing. It could mean that with this Chariot you've got chocks away, that there is going to be a temporary pause in action. Look, with seeds, although they're well planted seeds, you're going to have to look at things. I don't think, get the feeling that this person or this other person is not available, because you don't have access to them. They're not available right at this moment in time. So there is going to be a temporary pause in action, but you've planted those seeds and you're calling them in. Okay, so we've got challenging information, delays, or change. Look, reiterating again that there are, more going on, plans that need revision, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. I think that card comes in this icky energy here. There we go. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So yeah, this Two of Air as well. I think that resides back in the beginning, because it says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So you've been all up in your head about things as well, but you're coming out of that now. You'll be going through all of these energies to get to this, to almost water these seeds physically, to physically water the seeds instead of just manifesting them, but to physically come towards this person. But I think there's a lot of trepidation about how you actually get there. Is this person going to be available? Are they into me as I am into them, kind of thing? We would be great for each other, but how do they feel about me? There's all this kind of I wanted to say thanks for that. They were going to say misty communication. It's not misty. I think it's with what they're trying to say is with this magician card here. It's all kind of like whispers on the wind. That's what they're giving me. Seriously, they've given me whispers on the wind. So it's not actually you speaking your truth to them physically, either via face-to-face communication. It's not even a telephone call, so a voice. It's not even a text message. It's not even a text message. They're giving me the image of somebody voicing how they feel on what they'd like to say, but standing alone on a balcony and just saying it to no one but the wind, whispers on the wind, hoping that this thought or this message will get to this person. You're hoping this message will get to this person, but not actually physically saying it, not writing it down, it's almost like saying the message but with no traceability. So you could be, with this manifesting, it's saying it and hoping the other person will pick that message up somewhere. Wow, whispers on the wind. It also could mean that you are manifesting. So say you go to bed and you're dreaming, just before you drop off into dream state, you're actually talking in your mind. You've got this image of you talking to this person, and you're hoping that this person will pick up on this almost like psychic energy, I wanted to say. So you're not actually verbally speaking to this person, you have no contact with them, there is no way to get to them, but you're almost doing it in a psychic sense. Wow, okay. Oh dear. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. It's a massive read for you guys today. Wow. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have for Aquarius? That's just really spooked me out. Imagine that, though. Imagine the scenario. You're standing doing nothing or whatever. This person, this connection, you said these words out to the ether and they actually pick up on it. Imagine that. Wow, that would be absolutely fabulous, wouldn't it? I think that you're hoping for that as well. You're hoping that they will pick up on the vibes that you're giving out, the energy that you're exhibiting. You're hoping that they will pick up on that somehow. I've also got a Six of Air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So I think that one comes in here after you've decided that you want to, okay, this is what I want to do. I don't want this ickiness anymore. I want to move on. I'm going to go towards something a lot more fulfilling, something that I can see a connection energy situation that I can see me sustaining the rest of my life with. Even it's kind of like the seriousness of the energy towards this, towards you know, gaining this abundance, this beautiful relationship. It's so serious. It's almost like it's either this works or nothing will work. Nothing compares to this relationship, this energy, this situation. Nothing will fulfill me in life other than this person. Wow, it's seriously, the energy is that intense. And we've got this release, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So how much moving on can you do? Because you've got all this moving on from this ickiness. This spiritual transformation is actually you closing off the old in order to come to this. So I think that this releasing the old and coming into the new, and then we get this gorgeous energy here, enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment, skilled work is rewarded, you know, you learning, can't get my teeth in then, you learning all there is to know about a person. I seriously think you're going to be doing some kind of sleuth detectiveness kind of thing. You're going to manifest this with the magician, but you're also going to do the groundwork as well. So you're going to be asking friends or whoever is in contact with this person, how can I get access to them, almost. Then you come in for a celebration, a wedding, graduation or birth announcement, need to have more fun. I think that's you celebrating the fact that you've done all this work, all of this work, to get to, you know, watering these seeds well planted. It is going to take time though. A contented and rewarding family life, your emotional material needs are met, trustworthy relationships, and that's what you're working towards, that's what you want, that would fulfill you. And then it's crowned by the sun there. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. With these seeds well planted, I think that, yeah, you just need to have that confidence that this is going to work. You're manifesting it, so you've got it's almost like you've got high expectations for this, very high, and not in a negative way. I think that you want this connection, relationship so badly, you don't want to almost stuff it up by coming at it incorrectly. So if you come in with residual energy from the past, this person's going to sniff it a mile off. And I think that this is why this is so strange. This is why with this magician card and these whispers on the wind, I almost feel like this is somebody that is very, very in tune with themselves, with their surroundings. They can read energies. They're very empathic. So they intuitively, this is so strange, they intuitively know when you're not feeling yourself. And you know that if you come at this with a mask and haven't healed from the past, they will sniff it out a mile off. And they will go, no, you need to come at this correctly. But I think that you're going to put the effort into this. You are going to come at this connection correctly, 1,000% correctly, with no residual baggage. You are going to have a look at your psychological, your emotional, your material needs, and you're going to get all your ducks in a row in order to come towards this very blessed union that you have created by planting these seeds some time ago. But you're going to be coming at it correctly. So, okay. Beautiful energy. So many cards there. It's unreal. Okay, so the reason why we get so many tarot cards is because they're reinforcing, they're extenuating, they're kind of like picking the bones of this message. They're giving you lots and lots and lots of reassurance that you can get yourself from a very murky situation into something that's abundant. They are so invested in you guys, it's unreal. Seriously, if it was up to if say if I was doing, you know, I just couldn't do it because I don't read like that. I channel the messages. So it's how many cards come out, you know, is how many cards that need to be read, that need to be seen by you guys for reassurance, for guidance, etc. Okay, if I wasn't an intuitive empathic reader that channeled messages, I would probably get, you know, just normal 5 cards, say. Or I'd go for past, present and future reading, which is 9 cards. But I can't work like that. They won't allow me to work like that. If you have a look, for people who have just come into the channel, if you have a look right back to the first part of Mystic Freya, the first readings, they would give me one card, one tarot, and that would set the overall energy of the reading. And I was asked to put that card, to leave the tarot pack to the side. They would ask me to do that. And then as time progressed, the readings got more lengthy, and the messages would just keep coming flooding in. So it's a message out there for someone. So if it does resonate with you, please click the thumbs up button. This is the reason why the readings are so lengthy. Sometimes, you know, if everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, you know, if they're not picking up on somebody that needs some extra help or support, you know, they will give you a 16-minute reading along with these angel answers and the romance angels. They will just, you know, it's 4 cards, that's it, and on to your oracle reading. But if there's something out there that, if they pick up on an energy that needs reassurance, that needs support, that needs that little bit of a, okay, yeah, this is all okay, it's going to be fine, that little bit of guidance, then they will thrash it out. This is why we get so many cards. Seriously. It's a pain in the bum, to be perfectly honest, for upload times. For uploading, because it takes, I don't work, you know, it's not a traditional way of getting a camera and just filming. I do it off my mobile phone. I get up to a hotspot, so it's, if I didn't want to do it, you know, but it's a message that needs to be heard for someone, so I feel compelled to express that via YouTube. Yeah, anyway, I digress, and take it as it resonates. So if it does resonate with someone, then that's all well and good. Just click that thumbs up button for me. So I'll now move on to your, because obviously I'm going to extend the time of the upload time with my waffle. But yeah, there's obviously somebody out there that's feeling a bit unsure at the moment, but just needs that reassurance that everything's going to be fine, that everything's going to be absolutely magical. It really is. You're working, you're going towards something that is far more fulfilling, and your life will be so much more enhanced by it. Okay, so, but you've got to pat yourself on the back as well for recognizing that you are going in. Look at this, choose a new direction. Seriously, you need to pat yourself on the back for having the gumption to actually tackle the problem and not sit in that with that awful energy, that disappointment, that low vibrational energy. You've kicked your own bum in order to move forward. Okay, so what else do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius in love, what do they need to know? Aquarius in love, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? Wow, okay. It's up to you. Of course it's up to you. It's up to you whether or not you want to take the steps towards something more abundant. It's up to you to whispers on the wind. Even I think you might come out of the whispers in the wind stage once you know it's safe for you to go proceed or go forward, and it's up to you to connect with that person, that energy, that connection that you truly desire. Improving health. If you have a look over probably, excuse me, the past 7, 8, 9 weeks, you've been doing the same things energetically. You've been mustering yourself up. You've been trying to get the gumption to move forward. You're still not there. This is why you're getting so many cards. If it's the same energy that I'm picking up on, which could be the case, because they seem to need a lot of reassurance or help, or perhaps this message hasn't reached them, and that's why I'm still reading for that energy, because they're not seeing the message. How strange is that? If you believe, which is what they're telling me, and this is the reason why I've announced I've made a Facebook page and an Instagram account. Seriously, I'm that invested. So you guys, it's about getting the messages out to whoever needs to hear them. It's not about how many subscribers I've got, you know. You guys know I'm not about that. It's great that people support me, but it's the more important thing for me, the important thing above everything else, is this message is heard by the correct person. Okay, that's the most important thing for me, is that person connects with this message and it helps them in some way. It gives them some guidance. So yeah, communicate clearly. Okay, and we've got this situation will improve, and we've got unlikely. So we'll just see how that relates to romance angels. So, okay, what's the advice for Aquarius in love from the 3rd to the 9th of August, please? 3rd to the 9th of August. 3rd to the 9th of August. 3rd to the 9th of August. What do I need to know? 3rd to the 9th of August. What do I need to know? Aquarius. Oh, there we go. So we've got choose a new direction. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. That new direction is that direction that you want to move into. This gorgeous energy here. This contented, rewarding family life. Your emotional, material needs are met and trustworthy relationships. This seed's well planted. Make the effort with it. Don't be a slacker, it's saying. That's awful. Don't be a slacker. No, that's seriously, that's what they're telling me. They're telling me to tell you not to be a slacker. Don't slack off. Do it. Do it. Okay. Sometimes I can get quite... the messages that they give me they are quite belligerent. It's not me being belligerent. I'm just a speaker. So don't shoot the messenger. I'm just interpreting what they're telling me, and it's exactly what they're saying to me. Don't be a shirker. Look. It's up to you, true love. This is a romance for lifetime, but it's up to you whether or not you want to water those seeds. It's up to you. Improving health. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It could be that, okay, yeah, either one of you is spiritual. Perhaps, you know, you're spiritual, they're not. Perhaps they're spiritual, you're not. But however it transpires, there is a difference between both of you. I always read that card as a significant difference, but I think that you are open to spiritual awakening, you're open to the spiritual path in order to heal and in order to close off whatever has gone before, in order to come to this or present yourself or connect with this potential connection. Because these are potential. It's not written in stone. It's if you take the steps. Don't know what accent that was. It all depends on the steps that you want to take, but these are for guidance. So nothing is set in stone. It's what could potentially happen if you took the guidance that I'm giving you, or sorry, my guides are imparting to you. And look how invested they are. They're telling you if you do these little steps, yeah, you will eventually get there to water these seeds. But if you don't want it, that's fine, fair enough. But I think that this energy that I keep connecting with really does need this reassurance that they're on the right path. So yeah, I think this spiritual, it's almost like a spiritual revelation. It's going to enhance your life if you reach out to, I don't know, it's about understanding yourself better, isn't it? Sometimes I think people, it's very true of psychic counselling. Okay, some people are a bit embarrassed. Pride gets in the way if they go to a doctor, say, or a counsellor. But if you come towards a psychic counsellor, or if you go towards a reading, it's a little bit less harsh, should I say. It's different. We connect with you on a completely different level. So it's not like going to the doctor and saying, oh, you know, I'm feeling really stressed, blah, blah, blah. People always tend to and they have done since the dawn of time. So shamans, counsellors, you know, psychics. Because we can help you, we can give you insight into your own psyche, why you do the things that you do, in order to grow. Okay. So, I don't know why I've given you that information, but there we go. Okay, children, if you believe your love life is being affected by children, so I think that either you've got children on your side and you're taking that into consideration, or the other person has. And you're feeling a little bit, there's a little bit of trepidation whether or not you should start this, because you have got a family. I'm reading for you, but like I said, the energies that I could be picking up on is the connection that, you know, it could be both of your energies that I'm picking up on, but I think that one of you, either one of you has children. But I think that if you believe in the connection, that won't be a factor. They won't affect it in a negative way. They'll only enhance the connection. And the reason I say that is because we've got this, look, a contented and rewarding family life. So that's encompassing everybody. It's encompassing parents and children. So please bear that in mind. We've also got communicate clearly, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this is about whispers on the wind. Okay, communicating, actually voicing how you feel towards this connection, because they don't know. They really don't know. So you're almost asking, these seeds well planted. You could have said, I don't know, the message they're giving me is, you've said something flippant in the past, you know, invested a little bit of emotion in it, but retracted for some reason. And you're going to have to communicate that retraction for some reason. You're going to have to explain it, almost. You're going to have to explain why you retracted from this. You almost went through the door once, but you quickly skipped back out for some reason. So I think that you're going to have to tell this other person, okay, this is why this happened, because I think they're totally in the dark. They don't know how you feel either. This is why you've done the magician, the whispers on the wind kind of scenario. You're hoping that you can connect with them on an energetic level and not get hurt by saying, wow, thank you, not get hurt by saying it, speaking it into reality, or saying it, using your voice to communicate it. I seriously think you are that scared. You are that scared that you would rather almost like connect with them on an energetic level rather than actually speaking your truth to them face to face, or over a phone, or during a message, even an email. I think that's actually, an email would be too close. Your emotions are that heightened with this connection. It means that much to you that if they rejected you for some reason, you would almost, thanks, they've given me the a glass shattering, somebody just dropping a glass and it's shattering on the floor. That's how much it means to you. But I think that you are going to have to get the gumption together to actually speak to this person and say, I'm really sorry for what happened last time. Yeah, this is why it happened, X, Y, and Z. It's actually coming to this connection 1,000%. And being that piece of paper, that white piece of paper, you know, with no extra baggage. So I'm just going to move that camera down. look, the situation will improve, finances and career, so your stability, everything else is going to be looking up. Although it's a factor and it has featured highly throughout this reading. The green cards, just for those of you that don't know, the earth cards are stability, it's about finances, it's about happy home, etc. It's about, you know, grounding yourself. Yeah, they have featured quite highly, so I think that perhaps you're thinking that you can't come towards this connection because you haven't got X, Y, and Z and they're going to reject you for it. But I think that you know deep down inside that they wouldn't, is the message that's coming through. Unlikely. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I think it's unlikely that this will happen unless you just, okay, let go of controlling it. If you don't let go of control issues when you get to speak into this connection, I don't think it's going to be likely that it will go anywhere rather than being seeds well planted. I don't think that you'll be able to water it. Okay, so you must come at this in the correct manner. Like I said, this person, if you're a magician and you're doing these whispers on the wind type thing, so you obviously know that they can sense stuff. So yeah, if you try and control it, it won't work. It won't work. Look. So it's unlikely to work. If you free yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. Let go of control issues. So it's a reinforcement of this card here. Look. Let go of controlling things. Free yourself from that energy. Although it says it's time to take back control of your life, it's not about control issues. It's about you having a solid grounding in your psychological, emotional aspects. It's not about having control over the other person. It's not telling you to do that. It's telling you to be able to control your emotions and your psychological facets in order to move forward. If you don't do that and you try and control everything because you can't control your emotional processes, your psychological processes, it's unlikely that this will progress any further than these seeds. And that's a very, very strong message that comes out. You need to be able to relinquish control. You need to be able to control yourself, not the situation or person. Okay? Control of yourself. So break free of that muddly whatever you've had in the past where you felt out of control. Learn how you can control your emotions or process them in a more positive way in order to move forward towards this sun, towards this connection that you really, really desire. Okay? So it's very, very important. That's a message there. Just keep reinforcing it, because it will be unlikely that you get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You won't be able to do that because you'll be trying to control the situation and not your emotions or how you process things. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Look, it's going to be unlikely unless you get rid of control. Okay. So that's a very strong message, very belligerent, but I do apologise that it's not me being belligerent, it's just them. They're very invested in you. So it just comes out like I'm just battering the message home. So yeah, when with channeling, you do a lot of, or I experience a lot of repetition. So this is why I always put a disclaimer in there. Intuitive empathic reading is not for everybody. If you like a more scripted approach, bullets, it's the nuts and bolts for a situation, not going around the house just to try and find the message that needs to be heard in there, I won't be for you, because you'll just get bored. It's a lengthy process. It's a lengthy process. So it's all about patience. It's all about patience. Okay, so I'm just going to sign it off with 3 Moonology cards. It's going to take 10 years to upload this, but be bold and make the first move. Yes. Just don't... have more faith in yourself, I wanted to say. This Magician's Whispers on the Wind. It's really romantic. In a sense, it's very... to me, it's very romantic. You know, it's the first stages of trying to find out if that person likes you, if you like them, kind of thing. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And it's so cute to know that somebody would actually do that. And I can see them on this balcony and they're just saying everything that's in their heart, hoping that the wind carries that message to the person it's supposed to receive. If anybody's ever seen Practical Magic, it is like that. The image that they give me, you know, when Sandra Bullock has that, I don't know if it's a leaf or something, and she lets it go. And it gets to the guy that it's supposed to get to, and he suddenly realises that he likes her. It's almost like that kind of scenario. It's beautiful. Okay, luck is on your side. Wow. Yeah, it is gorgeous, but okay. What else do I need to know? Luck is on your side, so don't worry. It's crowned by the sun anyway, so it's just gorgeous. We've got here time to breathe out, so that's releasing all this control. It's also telling you that it's time to breathe out. Don't be so harsh on yourself, and to elevate your vibrationary level. So be more positive about things. Raise your vibration, you'll attract positivity. It's just gorgeous. Believe in the impossible. So that's the Whispers on the Wind. Keep going back to that. Whispers on the Wind. Wow. Oh, I just love doing these readings. I really do. I feel like Miss Marple of the of the love realm. You know, it's a beautiful progression of energies, and the messages that I go are just gorgeous. Adjustments are required. Yeah, that's you actually, you know, concretely, I would say, letting go of control issues, but then also telling the other person in reality, in our time, not on a 5th dimension, not on a, you know, a Whispers on the Wind dimension. You will get round to that, I think, eventually, but you just want us, the seeds well planted, I think, is these Whispers on the Wind. Yeah. Synchronicities, signs, things like that. Bring love into a situation. Aquarius, if that did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please pop along, see me on Instagram, connect with me on Facebook. And yeah, I just extend my gratitude to you guys and much love to you. Take care. Bye.